on the note of elected officials going against this bill, we've got one more that's going to speak before we take a quick break from them and get back to citizens. We're going to be having Bill Post come up, and he's not only going to be talking a little about SB 941, but also on our civic duty.
It is afternoon. Good afternoon, everybody. How are you? Good? All right. I tell you what, a couple of things that I wanted to chat about today, and I really want to thank Ruben for allowing me to come and talk to you because, and I will just say, Ruben, one of the things is I am just a citizen. I'm just some schmuck that got elected, okay? So I'm no better or worse than anybody else. I'm just a guy. And that was the key of why I ran, because I did a talk show forever and ever and talked about these people in here, not always in a very nice way. But I talked about them, and I finally said, you know what? Somebody should run for office, and so there's more of us and less of them. And that's why I'm in there. And that's why I want to talk about the civic, to me, the civic duty, the civic responsibility. You know, about 200,000 registered voters in Oregon last year did not fill out a ballot. That's why you have SB 941. It's very simple, ladies and gentlemen. It's numbers. I hate to go into parties, but this is the deal. Over on that side of the building is the Senate. It's 18 to 12. That's a supermajority of the Democrat Party. 17 plus God bless Betsy Johnson. 17 Democrats voted for this bill that became law. All 12 Republicans said no, and Betsy Johnson said no. Over here, where I'm at, and Mike Neerman are out on the House side, it's 35 to 25, Democrats to Republicans. All 25 Republicans said no, plus 3 Democrats, and I think they deserve kudos. That would be Kathy McEwen, Brad Witt, and Jeff Barker. Those are good gun guys. But when it comes down to it, again, it's a numbers game. If you go back the last couple of sessions, this very bill has been attempted to be run out of this building. Some of you came and testified. It didn't pass because it was 16-14 in the Senate, and Betsy Johnson, God bless Betsy Johnson, was the 15th vote, so it ended up getting killed every time. So here we are today in 2015. It's 2015. Here we are in 2015, and we have these numbers. We're going to continue in this. We can stand and talk all we want, but until we change the numbers in this building, and you may think, well, Republicans are just as bad as Democrats. I have proof for you. 12 Republicans over there, 25 Republicans over here said no to this bill and have said no to every single anti-gun bill that has come through. We lock up on these things. So please give us the credit when credit is due. We are here to save Oregon. I swore an oath not only to the U.S. Constitution, but the Oregon Constitution, which, by the way, if you haven't read it lately, it actually is even firmer about our gun rights. The Oregon Constitution is actually more firm, I'm using horrible English, stronger is the word I'm trying to say. So, what I'm getting at is, if you're not, well, we passed a motor voter bill. Everybody's automatically registered now. I'm not thrilled about that. Let me just say that. But anyway, there's no excuse not to be registered to vote. I don't care what party you join. It's not about that. It's about supporting the people who will be running in your state House districts, your state Senate districts, who believe in what we are talking about today. Support them financially. Support them by knocking on doors. Help them. Help get more me and Mike Neermans in here. We need help. Holy crap, every day we get the snot beaten out of us in these buildings. You don't understand how bad it is. All day long. Bam, bam, bam. We get the snot beat out of us. We need help. And we need citizens to run for office. All right? That's what we need. I really would love to hear more of you people stepping up and saying, you know what, I'll take this on. So that's the one thing. And one of the things you can do, the Oregon Republican Party is very, very, very tied in with us here. And they're doing a lot of good stuff. And I know that Tyler Smith, the vice chair of the Oregon Republican Party, is here. And they were very helpful in us getting the message out about how bad SB 941 was. We tried to get the message out. I was actually asked to be a guest member of the committee in the rules down in the basement when Sheriff Palmer was there, and many of you came and testified. I was asked to be a guest to listen to the testimony so that there'd be one of us there. And I didn't get to do anything. All I got to do was sit there and listen to all the crap that was fed us about how good SB 941 would be. Now I'm going to tell you about some truth that's going on in this building. If SB 941, I'm just a theoretical question here. If SB 941 was so great, just go with me for a second. If it was so good, if it was going to save people from the marauding masses of guns, if it was so good, then why right now are the Democrats stuffing my CHL reciprocity bill with a fix to SB 941? Please tell me. This is what's going on in the building right now, guys, and you don't even probably know about it. HB 3093 is a simple CHL reciprocity bill. Do you know that there's never been a bill passed in the history of Oregon for CHL reciprocity? I have a bill. I'm trying to get it passed right now. It's stuck in Senate Judiciary. Senator Floyd Brzezinski is holding it. And they want to stuff it with a fix to 941. The fix is, it's not a fix, it's garbage. It's to make a couple of the Democrats happy who voted yes on it, who were going to be no's. Okay? So this is how the thing works, guys. It's all about the numbers. We can shake our fists and we can stand and scream all we want, or you can start making a difference in this building. If you live nearby, come lobby the Democrats. We have paid lobbyists who come in here all day long telling us what we should vote for. We don't have citizens coming in telling us what to vote for. Come in and lobby. You don't need to lobby me and Mike. We're good. Lobby the D's. Tell them to stop this nonsense. I've gone on too long. I'm sorry. I get wound up, guys, and I don't get to talk very often, and I miss my radio show. So, you know what I'm saying? I promise you this. I will always work to protect our Second Amendment rights, along with all of the other rights that we have been given by God to this country and this state. I will continue to fight for that as much as I possibly can with every breath that I have. I thank the people who elected me to put me here. I don't know how much longer I can stay because they're driving me nuts in there. It's insane. It really is. It's a nut house. I call it the Marble Casino, except every time you pull the thing, it comes up no cherries. It just costs money. Anyway, thank you. Have a wonderful day today, and God bless America and Oregon.